Hi there, my name is Shuman Prasad and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to talk about a really important topic, that is if you are planning to become a designer, what should you learn first? Tool or basics, right? Tools means the Figma tools, the Framer tool that is available right now, and there are other tools like Adobe XD and other tools are available. Should you learn first that or the basics of design like principle, rules or this? So right now I'm going to give you an example, and this example will help you to clear your doubts. What should you learn first, and eventually you become a very good designer. So let's get started with that. Okay, right now you can see my Figma file, right? So let me show you the example. So this example will help you to clear your doubts. Okay, so two interested candidates are there, Rohan and Reshmi, right? Both of them are interested, both of them want to become a electrician, right? So before becoming an electrician, what happened? Rohan, he started to learn the tools first because he got interested about electricity and how to use the tools. He learned the tools first, right? And after that, after learning the tools, he got to understand that okay, these tools, it's not enough to make him as an electrician, right? He has to learn the basics of electricity. He has to learn what should or should not be considered while working with the electricity part, right? He has to learn the rules, he has to learn the basics of electricity, he has to learn the principle of electricity, all the basics of, right, rules and regulation of electricity. So what he did, he learned the tools first and then he started learn the basics, right? He took some courses, he went for a degree, and after getting all the basics, after knowing all the basics of electricity, and also he learned about the tools, he become a good electrician, right? Eventually he become a good electrician. Now in case of Reshmi, right, what happened? Reshmi, she already knew that I want to become an electrician, ठीक है, उसको electrician बनना है. She knew already. So instead of going with the tools, like instead of learning the tools and all the things that are available in her house, she started to learn the basics of electricity. So she went for a degree. Right, for electricity, like what sort of things she needs to consider while working with electricity, the basics of electricity, and all other things that is necessary to become an electrician, right? She learned the basics of it, and after learning the basics, she knew that the theory cannot help her to become an expert, right, in that specific career. She has to implement that rules, she has to implement that theory, all this stuff in the practical. So to become a practical, she has to learn the tools, how to use that specific tools to like fix the problem, right, to create a socket board, right? So she has to learn the tools. She knew the basics of it, right? So after that, after they're taking all this degree, she learned the tools, and after that she knew already the basics of it, and then tools, both of them she knew right now. Now she became a electrician, right? Now as you can see, Rohan and Reshmi, you will see Rohan learned the tools and then basics, he became an electrician. Reshmi, she did the basics one, then after that she learned the tool, and then she became an electrician. What is common over here, right? You can see that tools and basics, all things are common, but beside that there is one thing that is common in both of them, that is mentality. Mentality means learning the thing, right? Now what happened, like let's take in a scenario, what happened if Rohan tells somebody that okay, I knew the tool, so I don't need to learn the basics, I'm already knew the tool and I can fix any problem. But later on he found that he made some mistakes, right, and due to his mistakes some accident happened, right? So now the arrogant part, right, that I know the tools so I become expert, that should not be here in this specific scenario that I'm already discuss about it, right? Here both have the positive mentality, okay, positive mentality to think about it, okay, they need to learn further. They knew the tools. They understand themselves that okay, tools does not make me an expert electrician. I need to learn the basics of it. In case of Rohan, in case of Reshmi also, she has a positive attitude that okay, I know the basics. I need to learn the tools. Then only I become an expert in electrician. Same goes for designer itself, right? Here, right now in the example that I've shown you, that Rohan is like learned all these basic tools, right? If Rohan started like instead of this tool, if Rohan learned how to use a chainsaw, now how can that chainsaw help to become an expert in like to become an electrician? No, chainsaw cannot help you to become an expert in electrician. So that tools is basically used for a different purpose, right? So you have to use a specific right tool to learn that. So learning Figma doesn't make you very bad, or doesn't make you that okay, learning Figma is very bad, you should learn the basics. No, you can learn either tools first and then basics, or you can learn basics and then tools, right? But the thing is that should be in your mentality, is the positive attitude to learn further, right? Okay, so after learning the basics of Figma, you should go forward you go forward to learn the basics of things, right? Basics of design, the principle, right? Because all this together makes you a designer, right? So in case of Reshmi, if she learns the basics of design, right, the design principles and then the design thinking model, all she learned about the IA, information architecture, user flows, right, how to conduct a research. But in the end, if she doesn't know how to implement that thing, she cannot become a designer. In the end, she has to use a tool to show his skill, should show her skills, to show her the output to the stakeholder, to the people, to the user actually, right? Same goes for Rohan. If you know the tool, the Figma, okay, I know the Figma how to create a rectangle, how to create a shapes, how I can make two shapes union, right? If he knows about that and advanced prototype, everything he knows about that. But in the end, if the design it's not adhering the design principles, if the design that Rohan is making, it's not actually following the principle and basics of design, eventually user will not like it, and along with that, business or the stakeholders all will go down, right? If he gets hired on the basis of tools. Okay, so remember that whether you learn tools first or basic first doesn't matter. The only thing matters is about your mentality, your positive attitude, what you should learn, right? You know yourself much better than other, that okay, I am not good at that specific field, so I have to learn about that, right? So in that case, learn that thing, right? User experience learning is an ongoing process. Learning never ends, right? Start reading books. You know the Figma, okay, you learn the Figma, how to create a prototype, and good, that's perfect. Now go forward with learning the basics, right? So I think in this video you got to understand that what should you learn first, what should you learn later. The thing that really matters is your attitude. Okay, so thank you guys watching for this video. I hope the video helps you to clear your doubt, and if you like this video, please like this video, and also please subscribe to this channel, because I've started my YouTube channel, and I hope that that people will really like my videos, and in future I'm going to upload a lot of videos, like a lot of contents. And if you guys have any query, any doubts, keep asking me. You can also like connect over LinkedIn. I have my LinkedIn account, so you can directly message over there. Or if you have a query, if you have something like a topic, design topic in your mind, and you want me to answer, to work on that topic, you can actually message me that specific topic or topics or any query you have. Okay, so thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.